Alright, this is a toy show haul cracking round 2, and this is going to be the final one for the day. I'm getting tired, my iPad's almost dead, so we're going to start with the Coca-Cola International Collection. It's RC2 era, 2004, and it's pretty cool because it's an international truck. It's got Japanese writing on it, or I'm sorry, Chinese. So pretty cool. I don't know. It's definitely not to scale. Not like the Greenlight International trucks would be. But it's still a really cool piece. And I don't know. I hunt quite a bit at antique malls and hobby shops, stuff like that. I don't know that I've seen any from this series. Pretty interesting card. It's a really good size card. And then the truck itself is really cool, though. I like these Johnny Lightning trucks. I just wish they were scaled a little bit more accurately. The detail's really nice in them, though. The box, I think, is plastic. Maybe it is die cast. I don't know. That's awesome, though. You got a little hand truck there on the back. Really cool. Metal base. Not a lot of it, but that's a pretty cool truck. I actually dig that. So we got that. This is all going to be Johnny Lightning in this video here. I got a lot to get through, and I'm not gonna rush through everything. So there'll be some Hot Wheels, cool Hot Wheels stuff coming here down the pipe. This thing is awesome. This is a 64 Ford Falcon Ranchero from the working class trucks and SUVs. Awesome piece, metal on metal with rubber tires. And it comes with the metal license plate like the Ford Bronco and Toyota Land Cruisers did. That's an organ plate, really cool. The casting is awesome, though. Metal on metal with rubber tires. Really cool. All right. I'm going to skip ahead and do some of these other ones here. This is from, I want to say this is Tommy, but it could be Learning Curve. I don't know. This is when they were getting really cheap. They still had decent detail, but plastic tires, plastic base. You can see what packaging does to the paint there. This is a cool casting. It looks like the trunk might even open. Man, it sure looks like an opening trunk, but it's not. That's definitely a separate piece, though. Man, I'm very curious. That really looks like it opens. Nope. Definitely a separate piece, though. That is for sure. The hood opens right up. Detailed engine. It's just all painted black, so it's hard to see. But this is a really cool Chevelle. I actually do like the casting. I think it's a 64, 65. I like the wheels on it. Nice front end. Good detail. But look at that trunk. I mean, it's definitely a separate piece. It looks like it would open, but it definitely doesn't. But that's a really cool Chevelle from Johnny Lightning. This one I found interesting, being a JDM collector and being an enthusiast of Brock Racing. This is basically a Brock Racing 1966 Dodge Charger. So that's kind of interesting. This is, I don't know if this is Playing Mantis. I don't know. It's 2009, so that was round 2, I think, or RC2. Yep. That was right before they went under. Plastic base, plastic tires, pretty ugly wheels. M2 does this casting. They do a pretty good job with it, but I think it's kind of worn its welcome out. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I do like the livery on it, though. I just don't care for the wheels. And I don't know if Brie livery belongs on a Dodge Charger. All right, we got 5 more. Try to blow through these real quick. This is from the Frightening Lightning. This is Playing Mantis era, which was Johnny's golden years, in my opinion. Ooh, it's one of only 17,500. Don't be fooled. That is mass production. Ed Big Daddy Roth's Mysterion. Really cool to have this. I think that's the Ed Roth Mysterion. This is the Vampire Van. Limited edition number on base. 11,962. Huh. Really cool though. I dig it. Johnny Lightning. I guess 17,000 is limited when you're out there competing against Hot Wheels. And this was back in probably 90. Let's see if we can find a date on here. 96. So back then, you know, 17,000 was probably pretty limited compared to Matchbox and Hot Wheels, which I don't know how many Matchbox was producing back then, but today mainline cars are way up there. I would guess, and I could be wrong, there's really nothing to base this off of, and I don't think that they publish what their production runs are, but I would venture to guess that mainline Hot Wheels are in the 7 figures. This is a cool piece though. Metal on metal. It does have plastic tires, but the wheels look okay. It's a pretty unique casting. So definitely a cool addition to the Johnny Lightning collection. I don't... Oh, yes, there is. There's a hearse, or there's a casket in there. Yes, there is. Let me see if I can get the light. There, see if you can see that casket. It's definitely a casket in there. So that's pretty cool. I think that adds to the cool factor. You know, a kid's toy car that has a casket in the back. All right. This one is RC2. This classic plastic set was actually really cool. These were based off of actual models from back in the 60s. So back in the 60s, you could have, and probably the one probably 1 to 24th scale, you could pick up this model kit, the Lightning Bolt AMC, AMX, or whatever it is. But these were pretty cool, and they can be pretty tough to find online. They are out there, but man, that's a cool box. And some of these, though, the boxes are too small that you can't fit the car in. So that's cool that in this case, I would imagine, oh yeah, you could definitely fit the car in the box. But a really cool car. Again, the only gripe is the plastic tires. A lot of good detail. Silver trim. Got the blower. I'll fix my light here. So, really cool car. It's heavy. I mean, that's another thing with Johnny Lightning is they were heavy little castings. They didn't cut corners on the metal. All right, I got 4 more. I found a couple of these. These are dope. I don't know what series this is from. I guess Chevy 55, 56, and 57. It looks like a classic gold car with the detail. Classic gold Johnny Lightnings are probably my favorite just because they're the most detailed and lifelike. Cool little trading card. Now these are scaled way, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure these are way off scale. I think M2 is probably a lot closer to scale, and these are a lot smaller than the M2. But still really cool little cars. This is a convertible top. The top up, it's not removable. The hood opens. Really cool little car. Metal on metal rubber tires with tread, white wall tires. I like it. I think that's a really cool addition to the Johnny collection. And next up we have a 1967. This is from the Muscle Cars USA RC2 2004. Such a sharp looking car. I mean, this thing is so sharp looking. It's a 67 Buick GS 340. And it's like a champagne color with red trim with the mag wheels and the white letter tires. Just really, really clean looking muscle car. Really cool trading card. That's the actual car that it's based off of. That is sharp. Now this RC2, you can, I say this in a lot of videos, you can definitely see the resemblance. You can see the blood relation to Auto World. It's definitely there. The scale aspect of it is probably not quite there, but the detail aspect of it is definitely there. Opening hood. That is an awesome car. I like that one a lot. I'm definitely glad I picked that one up. Nice roller. All right, down to the last 2. I'll do that one last. I'll do this one next. So this is also part of that 55, 56, and 57 Chevy. Same casting as the black one, just red and white. Probably should have grabbed. The guy had the 56 and the 57 as well. Maybe should have got one of each, but I'm really not a fan of 57 Chevys whatsoever. I much prefer the 55 or the 56. This little thing, like the black one, This is dope. I think I like the black one better, but I do like the red and white two-tone look. Metal on metal, rubber tires with treads, soft top, convertible with the top up. It does not pop off. I'm sure if you forced it, it would pop off, and then you would have a broken car. Good engine detail. So I like it. My Johnny Lightning collection definitely got better this weekend. The last car for this video, also from the RC2 era, 2005, M2 just put something very, very similar to this out real recently. It's a 65 Beetle rally car, and it is cool looking. The only thing they could have done better is they could have dusted it up. And I have a yellow Johnny Lightning rally Beetle that does have the mud spatter. I think this would look better with that, but either way, it's still a really cool little casting here. Comes with a little car cover. These are cool for the diorama. Got a few of those. This thing is cool. Johnny Lightning most of the time puts plastic wheels on these Beetles or plastic base. These are rubber slicks, I think. Yeah, they are. Rubber slicks, metal body, metal base. So really nicely done rally Beetle. That thing is so cool looking. I dig it. Tire looks like it's on there too far, but really cool. A lot of good detail here. Everything is detailed. The headlights, brake lights, the window trim, even the wheels look really good. Got some sponsor badges there with Champion spark plugs, STP, Edelbrock, and what is that middle one? I can't see the middle one on the camera. Goodyear, maybe? I don't know. I can't, maybe you guys can see it. I can't see it. Maybe I'll see it when I watch this back on the TV. If I watch this back, I don't really do that anymore. No opening bonnet, no opening trunk. But that is a cool car. Cool Johnny Lightning. Alright, so man, that was a cool haul, and that's just part of it. I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and probably another 15 or so Johnny Lightnings to get through. But I don't think I'm going to do that in the next video. I think the next video I'm going to crack some Hot Wheels, some vintage racing, and some older retro entertainments. But it's probably going to be a few days because I got to get all this stuff put away. But got a nice refreshing Pepsi there. Some cool green light cars, some M2, and a whole bunch of awesome Johnny Lightning. So that is this video. And as always, thanks for checking it out. And if you guys have local shows in your area, diecast shows or toy shows, definitely go check them out. They're usually not that expensive to get into. You never know what you're going to find. A lot of times those people have cars that, you know, they don't pay attention to the current market. Like last year there was a guy who bought 3 of the 83 Silverado, the green one, for $25 a piece. And even back then it was a $300 car. So you never know what deals you're going to find. I mean, buying vintage racing Camaros for $5, you know, check out your local area because there's usually always something going on somewhere. This is an annual show, so again, if you are in Arizona, it's over for this year, but next year it happens every March. So next year is going to be the 30th anniversary. So I'll definitely be back. And anyways, thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you enjoyed. There's definitely a lot more to come. So I will holler at you all at the next one.